And as it does, it has within itself bacteria that take this food for its own benefit, digests it, and its excretion becomes the food for the tube worm. And here we have a complete recycling closed cycle. Nothing comes out. Everything is recycled. And that's the digestive system that you and I, when we go through this transition, will make. Our digestive system is inadequate. And this is why the Lord, in the New Testament, better known as Jesus, said, what goes into your mouth is no sin. It's what comes out. Not here. Any opening is a mouth. What comes out of our anus? What comes out of our anus has a tremendous amount of food in it. And we are wasting. We don't digest completely. We take in food, we chew it, we have saliva to help us digest, and even that's got to leave. We stop drooling as a child does. We will chew, go into the stomach, chew it finer, and then go into the intestines, and the intestine is the hell, H-E-L-L, where the fire really burns and takes everything that we ever eat and burns it right down to the elements. And then those elements are put into the transverse colon, and when we need anything, it is from the transverse colon that we take it. Now you want to do that on the outside? Yes. How do we do that on the outside? As within, so without. How are we inside? Wasteful? Oh, we're wasteful out there now. But once we get this working in the normal system, then the gardens outside will be self-cultivating. A mist will come up and water the ground. You never need a water hose. Never. And then we go out there and take whatever we need and eat it. Think of it. Isn't this marvelous? Isn't this something to think about? And this is what we're working for this particular moment to come through. Yes, by their works I shall know them. Now let's go outside and find out what's taking place. We have what we call a Federal Reserve System. And the word federal comes from Latin. And this is what puts a head in a vice, because we have no bridge from here to here. Okay? Now, people have altered things to take it away from its originality. Fed is not spelled this way in Latin. This E is oi, for dust, but we say fed. We adulterate it, that's the best word. For dust. So Latin it is for dust, for da, and for dum. This is the masculine, this is the feminine, and this is the neutral. And of course, it's not a noun, it's an adjective describing the noun. And what does this thing describe? How does this describe whatever follows it? This means putrid, stinking. Think of it. But they can also take this, F-O-E-D-U-S, and turn it into a noun. And they call this a clique. And you heard, you know, when there's a clique of people, you don't feel too comfortable with a clique. So it's a stinking clique. And that's who the Federal Reserves are. That's who they are. Now, I'm not here to tell you things to make you happy, sad, or otherwise. I'm here just to tell you as it is. Tonight I heard that Obama is going to have some sort of a reverend at his inauguration. And this reverend is for the gay people. So I'm not here to make the gay people happy or the other people happy. Happiness comes from you, not from me. And if you don't like what is said, I can't help it. I tell it to you as it is, period. The feds are not government, as we call them. The forgers are not government. They're a clique of people acting as parasites. And you know what a parasite is? Comes from the Greeks, one who eats at someone else's table, because they should finish it without making a contribution or paying for it. You got it? That's exactly what it means. And these people are parasitic.